Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Today is the 11th of February. Hopefully, you guys all had a pretty good day in the NBA yesterday. We have a 10-game slate to break down for NBA Fanduel main slate. So, as normal, like I said, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. We definitely do appreciate it. Like I said, just a second out of your day to leave a like button. It really does go a long ways. And also hit that subscribe button for more NBA Fanduel, DraftKings, lineup advice videos, and also turn on that notifications bell. All right, so yeah, not too bad of a four gamer yesterday. If you guys want to get in on premium, check us out on our Twitter. That will be in the comment section below. Click that link right there, and you get two lineups for $6 main slate day pass. So it's a very reasonable price, and $30 for a monthly pass per site as well. If you want to do that, so email and our Twitter will be in the comment section below for you guys if you guys want to get set up at all. Here's our email as well. Sorry, our Twitter right here as well. So, but yeah, we got a 10-game slate to break down, so I can't really spend too much time on anything else. We got a ton to really look at here. So, all right, we got Milwaukee and Orlando. Let's go look at this total real quick. We have a 220, 10.5 here by the Magic. I think I'm probably going to stay away from this game for the most part. It's kind of, like I said, just like the last game they played. Kevin Porter's still in play. Suggs and Black, both of them are in play. Black had the better game last time out against them on the ninth. So they're going to play him again, 43. Like I said, Bucks are not good against point guard, shooting guard. So keep that one in mind. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, I don't think there's much I'm gonna go here. Wagner's back, so like I said, it really kind of hurts Suggs and Black even paying that much for them. But we'll see if Wagner plays on a back-to-back. I would expect him not to, but we'll definitely see. But yeah, I don't have too much from that game. Atlanta and Charlotte in this one, so this is going to be the big question mark game. 233.5, 4.5 spread. So we do have the Hornets by 4.5. Just news just a little bit ago. Bridges and Diabate are both suspended. So the big question is that suspension going to start today on today's game, or is it going to start a different day if they try to appeal it? I don't know if they can appeal it like they do in baseball, um, but anyway, that's the situation. So we'll kind of tell you guys both situations here. If Diabate is out from the suspension, Ryan Kalkbrenner definitely comes into play at 4,200. He's going to play at least 25, 30 minutes in this one. So really don't mind him. If Bridges is out as well, I think that gives a little bit more run for Grant Williams, but he's not really an offensive usage guy that we really like. I think if anybody, Josh Green gets a little bit more run, but once again, this dude's he has been for a very long time. He gets minutes, but eh. So yeah, that's only Bridges and Diabate are out. Then that helps out Con up a little bit and guys like that. So that's the big question mark. If they're not, they're playing today. Atlanta Hawks. Flip side, Dyson Daniels is questionable. If he is out, CJ McCollum definitely comes into play. Had 51 last time out. Alexander Walker popped off as well, and then Jalen Johnson and Zachary Richer. So this is a big question mark game. It really is. If a couple of those guys are out, then it changes things up. Like I said, Walker, McCollum, guys like that come into play more. Washington and Cleveland is our next game up here on the docket. Like I said, we're kind of flying by these ton of them. We have a 239, 16.5. I there's so many games on the slate. I don't think there's any reason to go to this game. There's not. I think it's a back to back, isn't it, for Cleveland? Uh, it is not a back to back. But yeah, I'm gonna fade this game. There's no reason to even talk about it. I don't have any value from this game. Everyone's priced where they should be. Keyshawn George is questionable, I think, but that's really it. I don't really need anything to do with that game. Chicago and Boston, 225, 13.5. Um, Vukovic is playing his old team for the first time since the trade. So if you guys want to go Vukovic only at 6,900, definitely don't mind that. They don't have any bigs over there in Chicago. So the only bad thing with Vukovic is his minutes have been definitely limited, especially if it's a blowout. I mean, they got Keita, they got Garza, right? They got guys that can play off the bench. So I'm not too high on Vukovic. If Jalen Smith is out again, looks like he might be. You can look at Yabusele, but his minutes have been absolutely tanking ever since he went off against Toronto. I think Chicago was like, "Hey, man, what the heck are you doing? We're supposed to be losing." So, yeah, I'm not too on Yabusele, but I wouldn't be surprised if he goes off. One guy that I have been absolutely surprised by. It's not a great matchup, but Nick Richards. Guys, $4,500 playing pretty good, man. I mean, 28 and 27. I mean, sorry, 28 and 29. So I think you could look at him. It's like I said, not an easy matchup though, which sucks. But for the most part, besides that, really don't have much. You can look at Sexton again, but like I said, they're going up against Boston. I really don't want much for Chicago guys. All right, New York and Philadelphia. This is one of the more competitive games on paper. On paper, 222, 2.5 spread, back to back for New York. Keep an eye on Towns. Sometimes he likes to sit, and Josh Hart likes to sit on the back to back. So keep that eye on those two, and then OG as well. Um, I do expect Embiid to play here. If Embiid and Barlow can't play, Watford, Edwards both come into play again, but I expect Embiid to play. I really don't mind playing Embiid in this situation at 10-1, especially with a Knicks team on a back-to-back. They could be a little sluggish, and Embiid could absolutely posterize these guys. So don't mind looking at him. And then Brunson's all right, but I'd rather go Joel Embiid. So that's kind of where we're looking at there. Um, but yeah, I don't really have much interest from the New York side. It's a back-to-back. Just bleh. Indiana, Brooklyn, another one of these games. Man, this slate is just interesting, eh? Um, I mean, yeah, 216. At least this one's closer. 4.5 spread. Um, yeah, I mean, where do you go in this one? I think you can go look at Nolan Traore again at 5,600. Um, looks like they're playing him a little bit, and he's fresh, right? He hasn't really played a lot this season, so one guy that you can look at is him. I don't mind going back to the well with a Nembhard on the other side for Indiana. Danny Wolf is in play at 5,200. Nick Claxton is doubtful, so Sharp's going to be very popular here at 4,700. Him and Ryan Kalkbrenner are both going to be really popular if Diabante's out. But yeah, Danny Wolf at 52, I think he's in a solid spot. I really don't mind him shooting a little bit better, getting a couple steals, blocks. Yeah, why not go that way? Flip side, like I said, for Indiana, I don't really want too many of these guys here. I don't know. Indiana likes to randomly have guys sit, as we know. So I don't really want to say anything about these guys. It's still early. They could just drop a bombshell and have two, three guys sit again like they did like a week ago, right? There's no reason for them to be competitive against a Brooklyn team. I don't know. We'll see. It's just, it really sucks that we're not even at the All-Star break and these teams are already tanking. Like, it really sucks from a fantasy standpoint. And you guys probably feel it too, right? Like, we saw it with Utah, right? They've benched all their starters. Sorry, it's a little rant, but it's just like NBA needs to do something with this. Like the tanking. I don't mind tanking the last 2-3 weeks of the season, right? It's already over, but you're not even like we're barely halfway through the season, and we're tanking. We already saw this 2-3 weeks ago before the All Star break. It's just like, it's frustrating. It really is, especially for props and fantasy. All right, Detroit and Toronto. That was my little rant. Um, we have a 223 and 1.5. Um, yeah, I mean this is gonna be the more competitive game on paper, I guess. So I mean you can look at Quickly, you can look at Barnes, you can look at Ingram. It's not really the greatest matchups for him, but this is going to be one of the few competitive games. And as we know, in non-competitive games, people get absolutely they just start sitting everybody. And same thing with Detroit, right? We have to see if Jalen Duran and Isaiah Stewart are they playing in this game? Are they suspended for this game? If they're suspended for this game, Paul Reed is an absolute bomb at 5,100. Looks like Fanduel already priced his. Oh, well, they didn't really price him up. He's been playing good, but Paul Reed's going to be an absolute chalk bomb. He'll probably be the chalkiest out of all of them, to be honest with you guys. And then that helps out Tobias Harris as Zor Thompson. So a couple of these Detroit guys come into play if those guys are out for Detroit. Yeah, definitely don't mind looking at that one. Portland and Minnesota. So many games today. We have a 234, 5.5. This total was at 236, and I just looked at it. So keep that one in mind. Edwards is still questionable. If he can't play, it opens up the can of worms for everybody, right? Randall, Desamnu, Dante. It just opens up the can of worms, and even McDaniels maybe he can play half decent. Really like Donovan Clingan here. I'm not too afraid of the defense right now. Like I said, I know Rudy's pretty good overall, but he's just not doing it this year. Klingon, I really like him. Think get you about 45, 50 in this one. You got Naz Reid and Rudy Gobert. I would rather take Naz, but like I said, the minutes have really been shrinking on these guys before the All Star break. They're getting tired, obviously. Denny Avila is slightly fresh, but he's still not playing a ton of minutes. But he's probably going to play about 28 to 30 in this one. So just probably not right back to that spot yet where I need to look at. So keep an eye on Edwards, Miami, and New Orleans. We have a 231, 1.5. I think that's a little low, to be honest with you, but I understand. I think this is definitely one of the better games to target, right? We target the Heat all year. It's a slight down pace for them. Powell, Hero, and Larson continue to be out. Wiggins is game time decision in this game. Let me go see if the Heat play tomorrow. They do not. Okay, so at least they don't play tomorrow. Um, Jaime Jaquez, really good spot. He has not been shooting the ball great, but maybe he can turn that around. I mean, like I said, if Wiggins is out too, Faciano comes into play if he's going to start. If Ware starts, which he never does, but if Ware starts, I will take him over Paul Reed and all those dudes by 1.5 miles. Start the dude. Come on, Spoelstra. Start him. Like, oh my goodness. Frustrating. But yeah, that's kind of what we got going on that one. New Orleans side of things. I think this could be a weirdly massive game. I don't know why for Derek Queen. Hopefully, I'm not wrong here, but I just have a weird feeling he's going to get you about 38, 40, 42 fantasy points at really low ownership. I don't know if I'm going to have him, but I have a weird feeling about him. Um, Zion, I would rather take a shot with Sadiq Bey that has 40, 45 point upside. The guys that still want to ball and absolutely destroy, so don't mind looking at both of those guys. Murphy's priced right where he should be, and you can definitely look at Jeremiah Fears. Been playing a lot more minutes the last couple games. He's one of their younger guys, so hopefully they continue playing him. Obviously, the risk with him is if they don't play him randomly. All right, last game of the night, is Clippers in Houston. Literally a rematch of last night. I would expect a couple people to sit in this game randomly, maybe Sengun, Leonard. Um, I I don't really have anyone from this game whatsoever, unless there's some injuries. So, um, I mean, I guess Leonard, you can look at him again, but it's a back to back. We'll see. It's right before the All Star break. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Sorry, I had to go a little bit quick with those games, but there is a ton of games today. Some good games, some really just brutal games, but and then we also have the after hours late slate as well that's not pictured on here. Have decent games on there. So come and join us for a $6 day pass for main slate, 2 lineups for Fanduel, or 2 lineups for DraftKings separately, one cash game and one GPP for you. Our $30 monthly pass includes 30 days worth of NBA for for our main slate. So you get 2 lineups per day for $30 per month. And if you guys sign up on the 11th, your 30 days will be done on the 11th of next month. So don't worry about coming in halfway through the month. Your membership will start and end on the day that you signed up for the next month. So that's what we got going on. Twitter and email will be in the comment section below. Click that link or message us on email to get in on premium. Or if you guys, like I said, have any questions or if you need help with your lineup, we'll definitely help you guys out as much as we can. All right, once again, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I hope you guys have a good Wednesday, win some money, and we'll see you guys back here on Thursday.